Khan. The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 14, verses 16 through 18. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. For the truth is fled far away, and leasing is hard at hand. For now hasted the vision to come which thou hast seen. Giving all infinite honor and glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakah. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and blessings and much salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect who continue to push this gospel throughout the whole entire earth, wherever ye have been driven in these last days. Shalom, Akim, Shalom. Prophecy will accelerate in 2026. Prophecy will accelerate in the year 2026. You can look for the economy to be more in shambles. A very strong likely possibility that it will crash, because remember, they have to reset this whole infrastructure / system, or what they deem at the World Economic Forum the Great Reset. You have to have the implementation of the digital ID, which I'm currently watching right now. All right, you see it on the TV right there. All right, digital ID. All right, so yeah, prophecy will accelerate. When the system crashes, all hell breaks loose on the streets. You can find that in Revelation, the 6th chapter, because that's in order right there. The red horse, the black horse, the pale horse. Hyperinflation kicks in, where prices are run rapid and they're unaffordable, which are going to cause people to do what? Run in stores and take them. All right? Take the goods. 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Snatch and grab. This is nothing but order out of chaos. All right? The year of the acceleration. Just watch the video from Mike Adams, all right, on naturalnews.com about how things will accelerate in 2026. Esau creates the problem, which is happening now, and you can look for maybe a possibility of another government shutdown in the year 2026 starting in January. Okay? And something may pop off from now up until New Year's Eve. And then you roll into the so-called new year with just things just happening back to back to back to back to back. Remember in 2020 and 2021, things were just rolling downhill. It's one after another. That's how that's how prophecy is, man. Once one thing happens, one of these events happen, these black swan events manifest themselves in the earth, and everything just gonna roll right after it. All right. It says, verse 23, 2nd Ezra 6 and 23, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. We'll blow on the trumpet via the Holy Bible. The Bible speaks about men's hearts failing them for fear. And that's your literal heart. Strokes, heart attacks, panic attacks, cardiac arrests, all these things happening, man. It's going to be so much, a year of pain. You thought 2025 was lit 2026 rolls in. Hey, I did a video on it about what the global elite, Evelyn Rothschild, produced the video on that, man. I mean the article on that, man. All right. I think this phone may be off. All right. I did a video on it about, you know, when they showed the economic system crashing with Donald Trump standing on the side of it. They showed the big 250-year birthday cake, which marks the anniversary of America on July the 4th, 2026 next year. They showed a lot of syringes. Know what that means? A lot of jabs. All right. I mean, more pestilence about to hit this place, man. Okay. And by that actual cake, that 250-year birthday cake, all right. In one scene, you had a hand that went up. They showed the actual chain and cuff around it. What could that represent? Let's get it right here. 2 Ezra 15. All right. In verse 17, it says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Because you're going to have the civil unrest is going to increase. These tariffs, all right, which pretty much been on the back burner because other things it's just so much happening that one thing will be in the news this day and then the next day, the next 24 hours, you don't even hear about it, but it's still active. Tariffs are going to behold America, which is going to drive these prices skyrocketing, like I just mentioned, with all hyperinflation. Hyperinflation take place. There's going to be civil war on these streets. Uproars are going to lead to literal civil war. 2 Ezra 15 and verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction. Who? All you Americans, as it says in Isaiah the 19th chapter, Egyptian versus Egyptian. Your destruction draweth nigh. The two-thirds of the nation of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, so-called Mexicans, so-called Haitians, so-called Jamaicans, so-called Cubans, who make up the 12 tribes, you're going to feel this pain. The ICE agency down here in the swamps, in the Gulf South, New Orleans, the bayous. ICE is getting it on. They'll make their way to Baton Rouge very shortly. It's coming. The National Guard will be down here by the end of this year and will stay here till March. They're setting it up, man. Terror attacks are coming to America. Thus saith the Holy Bible. As I just read, it says a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. What is that? You're going to have checkpoints. Terror attacks. It's going to forbid you from going from point A to point B. From Houston to Louisiana. Crossing the state line. And we know what the prophecy says in Isaiah 34 about the line of confusion. Yes, war is coming. All right? You got war taking place right now with Cambodia. All right? Look that up. Okay? Putin making fresh new threats toward the West. Putin making fresh threats toward NATO. The EU. Ukraine, of course. Iran scheduling new nuclear tests, preparing themselves for war. China preparing for a possible invasion of Taiwan. The United States preparing for a possible invasion of Venezuela, Nigeria. What a time to be in this truth, man. What a time to be in this truth. Lord willing, we are part of the Lord's elect, man. 2 Ezra 15 and verse 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another people, and swords in their hands. Guns. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princesses. All the city officials, the governors, like that one you got down here in Louisiana. All right. Or what the boy name? The Edomite, Jeff Landry. All right. Who, him and Trump are best friends. They're besties. Trump is his daddy. All right. Does anything Trump says. Trump say, oh, he's a great guy. He's a great guy. I love him. When all hell breaks loose, he gonna be the one people are after, man. He called and stirring up so much chaos, all right, politically in Louisiana specifically, that people are gonna note taking this. You got Edomites down there who want his head. Edomites versus other Edomites. Esau versus Jacob also. Jacob versus Ishmael. Esau versus Moab. This is a clashing of everybody. Those are just race wars, or what the Bible says, nation against nation. All right. So yes, I said the wars and rumors of wars. All right, that's nation against nation also, but the literal, all right, nation, because the Lord deals with nations. That's gonna happen too. That's a part of war. The Lord is a man of war. Exodus 15 and 3. Gonna have political wars. Trade wars. Trade wars lead to real wars. Food wars. It's a war on the food. They're gonna use food as a weapon. All this is centered around the mark of the beast. Create the problem, get a reaction from the people, and then we bring in the solution. Everyone has to be chipped. Okay? But all this is Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is doing. Because this is the downfall of Esau Edom, man. Let me get that, man. All right, Salaki, real quick. Doing my greens. Got my green juice. Yeah, a lot of spinach, kale, cucumbers. All right. Organic, that is. All right, this is Luke chapter 10 and verse 18. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven quickly. All right. Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is going down out of power. He knows this. He know he have but a short time, according to Revelation 12 and 12. That's why this thing's about to just roll downhill fast. It's lightning to the earth. Got to push that precept more. This is what we prophesying about. It's close, man. Been meditating on that all day. I had a talk with my elder Yakanan last night, man. He told me, say, it's close, bro. We're close. We're closer than ever right now. Just hold on and continue to push, man. All right? For real. All right? Let me get this real quick. All right? Daniel, chapter 8, and verse, I think that's 20. Real quick. Am I in Daniel? I'm in Daniel 9, Salakia. Yeah, Daniel 8 and verse 25. All right. And through his policy, speaking of Antiochus, all right, Antiochus as some call him, Antiochus, however you tomato, all right. And through his policy, but this is going to happen today. Nothing new under the sun. It had happened then during his time. It's going to happen again. And through his policy, also, he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. Trump is going to sign more executive orders. Lord willing, we don't be here to 2030. Because they're talking about this man may run for another third term. Even the Trump administration has made statements like that. You got the right guys in office, beginning with Trump, Nero Trump, or Pete Hegseth, who's just on a rampage of the Klan war on everybody. From the actual literal war that's coming, World War III, to war in the cities, war on the people, war on you, Jake. He said a lot of shit pertaining to the city of Memphis, man. Hey, we're not scared of you. You have no. He wanted to say niggas. You have no idea what you're up against. He wanted to call you niggas. You niggas ain't got no idea what you're up against. I let them brothers account see that video. It's going down, man. Trump gonna sign more executive orders to supersede, all right, the Constitution. And that's one thing they showed on that 2026 graph too, about the Constitution being removed or being depleted, thrown out. In the event of martial law, the Constitution is suspended, which gives the current king more power. He seizes more power. Now he talked about I'm gonna do a video on this too, the Insurrection Act. Look that up, where he goes over what the mayor says, the judge, because that's been going on too. A lot of judges have been saying, well, Trump can't do this. The mayor, and a lot of these mayors in these cities are jakes. Trump called them dumb, stupid. That's how they feel about you. Man, it's finna be a lot of blood. Oh man, it's finna get bloody in Babylon the Great. Very bad times, man. Oh, let me get that, man. I'm gonna get back to that Daniel. I'm gonna close it out with that. All right, Jeremiah. This is it, man. This is what the Bible calls us right here. Everything I'm going into from the moment of this video, I'm at 17 minutes now, is talking about this. Jeremiah 30 and verse 6. Yeah, that's it. Ask ye now and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man? When did this happen? To you entry Israelite camps, when did this prophecy take place? Or it happened in slavery? Of course it happened in slavery. This is a specific time. That's how you know Jake does not know the scriptures. The Bible deals with time. Finna prove it. Jeremiah 30 and 7, Salak 30 and 6. Ask ye now and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail. Like a woman goes through those birth pains, those contractions upon labor, finna deliver a baby. That's how these men are gonna be in these days. The toughest man in Baton Rouge, in New Orleans, in Miami, in Atlanta, in New York, wherever you may be, in the little country small towns. You're popular, everybody knows you. You got the nice car, you got the money and everything like this. This gonna apply to you. It says, and all faces are turned into paleness. Alas, for that day is great. Not talking about slavery. They're talking about the times that we're in right now, the beginning of Jacob's trouble. And anything can kickstart this thing. The shooting of those National Guards, it could have popped off then. Or the cutting and slashing of food stamps or SNAP benefits. It's a wide variety of ways this can go down. We don't give a damn how it happens. We just need it to happen. And I say we, I'm talking about the men of the Lord. great millstone, beginning with the elders and apostles. Because we're the only ones that's pushing prophecy, man. Okay? The prophecy is clear. It says, Jeremiah 30:7, alas, for that day is great. That day. What? It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. You can read Daniel 12:1, goes right into hand in hand with this, man. Okay? Going back to that damn graph that Evelyn Rothschild put out, when they showed the actual birthday cake with the hand going up and a chain in a handcuff around it. You can liken that to civil unrest, people being thrown in jail, concentration camps, lockdowns, FEMA camps, wherever you want to put it. All right? And up on that graph, they had not a submarine, a military weapon pointed directly at America on his birthday. And behind that military weapon, you had a drone. Okay? And upon that upon a cargo ship, you had the damn drone pointed at the cargo ship. Basically destroying it. All right? Destroying all the goods, man. A great suffering. This is Jacob's trouble, man. A great suffering is coming. 2 Ezra 16 and verse 19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. Like I said on the block, I think that was Friday. With the cutting, the slashing of those SNAP benefits, that should have been a wake-up call to you Israelites to know, look, maybe this could possibly happen again. And if it does, they might not give us nothing back. And they matter of fact, they not finna give y'all shit back because they about to redo it all over. And when you reapply, you may not get it at all. Yeah. We're telling you what's going on in the news and linking it to Bible prophecy. The scourges represents the evil. The amendment is to get you to change and repent. The Lord finna say it. He told Ezra, he said, look, but for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness. Because you see something, you went through a stage of crying and suffering. How am I going to get my ham, my turkey, my cornbread dressing, my sweet potato pie? Crying out for Esau, your daddy, to help you. Instead of turning to the Lord who provides for all you Israelites, man. I keep saying this over and over and over. Sirach 17 and 17, man. For in the division of the nations, I'm already there. I'm already in the Apocrypha. Sirach 17 and 17, for in the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people. You got Xi Jinping. He was on that damn picture graph by Evelyn Rothschild. You had Zelensky on there, the president of Ukraine. These are rulers over their country, over their nation. The Ayatollah of Iran, the president of Iran, whatever you want to call it. The president of those gutter rats in the nation of Israel. You got Khamenei in Iran. You got Netanyahu in Israel. The one over there in North Korea. Over here, you got Donald Trump. The nations belong to him. But watch this. But Israel is the Lord's portion. So why not seek him right now? I mean, Jake is not going to do it. All right? Salakia, it says, but for all these, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. And oh yeah, they have the Olympics on that thing too. Okay? With these soccer games, got a shitload of events and they're gonna pop off in 2026, sports-wise. Then they had an actual brain with the cord of the joystick. You got the PlayStation joystick, the cord being attached to a brain. What does that symbolize? Jake being stuck to the damn TV playing a video game. They're gonna do more of this. Why? To keep you distracted. That's why the Bible says, "Let us not sleep as others do." I'm about to do another part 3 on that video, on that article, man, because every time the economists put something like that out, they always do it. They did, or the last one was with China. China basically superseding America, and you look at it from a political standpoint, they have done that. They move fast with their thing. America's behind. America's dragging ass. China got 10 steps on America as far as technology. Last verse, it says, "Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion." And all this gonna tie into together, because people not gonna know what the hell to do. When you know what the hell to do, you can't find a prophet on the block to get answers from. Esau gonna present that MOTB, the mark of the beast, to you, and you're gonna take it, because that's gonna be your only resolution. Solution. The only way out. The reason I brought that out, because on that graph they showed the actual drone hitting a cargo ship in the sea that was aimed for coming to America to supply the goods. Or it could be that direct energy weapon that so-called white man has. And when that happens, famine will take place. Giving all infinite honor and glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and blessing to the Lord's hopeful elect who continue to push this truth. Abba Ball, Kwam Yashala, Shalom Makim. Accelerations. Prophecy will accelerate in 2026. Shalom.